Cerenity, Classic, your favorite girly pop buddy, your girly pop buddy, girly pop buddy girl. Cerenity, Classic, your favorite girly pop buddy, girly pop buddy, your girly pop buddy girl, girly pop buddy girl. Live Saturday night! It's Serenity Classica! Wait, that's not right. That's not how it goes. Live from Lost State? It's Serenity Classica hours? Hello? Hi! Hi, everybody! Well, look at me! I'm the talk show host! Whoa! Well, hello there! Why, hello there and hi! And welcome to the pilot episode of Talking Down the Rabbit Hole! Hosted by me, yours truly, Serenity Classica! Happy holidays, everybody! During these holiday times, you know, all of us, we like to think, what's a good way to spend them? Well, you know what's the best way to spend them? Here, with me! In my beautiful studio! In my gorgeous studio that you'll see more of soon! But yeah, hey, hi, how's it going? Hey, how How are you doing? How are you doing? Hello, hi. It's me. For those who may not know who I am, hello, hi. It is the pilot episode. We gotta treat this like it's our first date. I mean, meeting. Or date. We can have our first date and meeting on the pilot episode. That's fine, right? Anyway, hello, hi. It's me, Cerenity, your favorite girly pop buddy girl, and host of your talk show tonight. Hello, hello, hello. It's so nice to meet you. It's so nice to get acquainted. Now, I know you're probably eager. You're like, Serenity! Enough with this. I want to get to the guests. Now, hold on. Our guests need some time to pamper their nose, get ready, and maybe I just want to stall a little because I'm nervous, okay? Maybe you're nervous. I'm nervous. I'm the one who's nervous. Guys, my boss is here. My boss is here and is watching and judging. This is a pilot episode. You know what pilot episodes are, right? They're the preview episode that you can only hope gets approved, that gets greenlit for more episodes, right? And my boss, you know, the big boss, big boss is watching. Hey guys, Professor Hampter's big boss now. That's canon. I'm sorry, Professor Hampter. You're big boss now? It just happens sometimes. I've never played Metal Gear. I hope that Anyway, I wanted to kind of mix this talk show with something else really fast. Stop saying that I need to ask for a raise. I can't do that in front of everyone. I'm shy. You want me to look my boss in the eyes and say, "Excuse me, hi, Professor Hampton, can I have a raise?" No! That's how I get fired. Yes. No. You know what? Live studio audience, live studio interaction. Do I ask for a raise? Yes, no. Alright. You guys can start that poll. And then when we get to the interview questions, we'll see if I ask that. We'll see. You know, if audience wants me to get fired live on camera, in front of a live studio audience, live YouTube audience, who am I to stop them? Anyway, I wanted to cover some news. I wanted VN News, you guys. There's been a lot of cool things happening in VNU lately, and I just wanted to take a moment. You know, it's a talk show. We all talk about something, and I want to talk about the cool things happening in VNU. Also, Nico, thank you. I probably won't be able to read all donations at this portion, but all donations will be read towards the end. Thank you. Just because, you know, once we get into the meat and bones of everything, I'm not going to be able to get everything in. Do we get a VNU weather report? All right, your weather for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be holly. It's going to be jolly. Your weather in this VNU side of the world is going to be filled with holly jolly, cheerful cheer. That wasn't right. Anyway, cheerful cheer as we get ready into this end of the year festivities. Get ready to cozy up and enjoy some very fun things, such as upcoming events like yours truly hosting a stop motion special coming out on the 24th of December, premiering at 3 p.m. Make sure to enjoy the after party as well. That will be on the Cerenity Classica channel. The stop motion special called The Sweetest Wish. That's something on the news docket. You know what happened recently? Were you guys around this weekend? Did you see? Anime Weekend in Atlanta. We had 3 fantastic talents of VNU join. We had, again, yours truly. It really sounds like I'm biased for this section. I swear I'm not. We had the amazing Amoria Senpai and the wonderful Mibi. We were all in attendance at the at a meet and greet over at Anime Weekend Atlanta. Thank you again, everybody who visited us. That was so much fun. I hope you got to see your Oshi. Did you? Talk about it. Tell me in the comment section. Tell me in chat right now. Did you get to see us? Did you get to yap at us? Who did you get to see? Did you get to do anything fun? Did Did you enjoy the convention? Tell me everything right now. I want to know. But also, I'm moving on really fast. A lot of other fun things have been going on. Like, were you guys keeping up to date with the GTA RPs? I know, DK Senpai and Mrs. Senpai, they were quite the boy toys. I mean, not to call them boy toys, but did you see them on that? My God, I still have one VOD to finish, but all I hope is that they got to go to prom. That's my only hope. My only hope is that those two boys got to live out their dreams and go to prom. Like, really? I'm hoping it was 80s movie level of ending where, like, they were slow dancing together and then they leaned in. And then the movie ended and we'll never know if they kissed or not. But what else? What else has been going on? Oh my gosh. How could I almost forget? How could I just brush over this? Did you guys see? Were you guys there? Rowa Arto's birthday? Oh my God. My bear, my girl, she got spoiled in the best way possible and in the worst way possible. You cool kids. Good job. Good job. Proud of you. Do it again even, but also don't because I cannot believe my poor girl. She's got to play League of Legends now. Do you know this? Did you see this? So during Roa's birthday, you guys are crushing it. You were crushing it stretch goal after stretch goal, but it got to the point where she had to put on playing League of Legends and you guys made it happen! That's worse than Grub! That's worse than Grub! That's worse than me having to do, like, cooking grog again and making it worse again, you know? Like, that's making her play League of Legends. I'm sorry, I need a minute. It's just indescribable, you know? Like, I know I said as punishment sometimes I would put playing Unite on there, but like Unite's not actually a punishment. Unite would be, it's a treat for Roa. Putting League of Legends on there, who wins? Nobody wins from that. Roa's mom is sad. Roa's sad. You're sad. But you know, I'm happy at least. Because then she'll never have to play League of Legends again. And I think that's really the beauty in it. But there's also the scary dark truth. What if she likes it? What if she likes League of Legends? What if she likes League of Legends? That... my Roa would never. But you know who likes League of Legends? I don't know anybody who likes League of Legends. I was waiting for you to answer that. I was waiting, why didn't you answer it? Well, okay, I don't know anybody who likes League of Legends, but you know who likes idols? Maybe Ivory, our favorite elephant princess idol, who I will say once again has an original song out that everyone should listen to that debuted earlier this month, the 5th of December, almost 20 days ago. Not quite 20 days ago, but you know, in 4 days when it's December 25th. It'll be 20 days ago. Anyway, go stream Mevy's first original song, Just a Minute. It is a bop, it's a blast, and it's on all streaming platforms. And that was the news! Woo! Hey, did you guys like the news segment? Aren't I such a cute little news reporter? Did you like your news? Do you feel informed? You're welcome. You're welcome. Did you like it? Did you? Say yes. Say yes right now. Say yes or I'll cry. Are you like, oh wow, Sray, thank you, you're so good at saying the news. Wow, I know all of that now. Best news ever, yay! Well, I think checks my news notes. Sniffs around. Yeah, I'm not smelling anything else that's new. So I think it's time to make up some new news and get to know our guest. If our interview guest, our very first guest for the pilot episode of Talking Down the Rabbit Hole, can you guys believe? Can you believe it? Are they ready? Hello? Hello? Oh, hello? Hello! can chat confirm or deny? You know. Hold on. Also, I have to let me fix my world audio real fast. Okay, there we go. All right, can chat either confirm or deny if you hear Professor Hampter? We can hear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. That's my boss. Hello. Would you like to? Or should I introduce you? I don't know the rules.
I don't know either. It's kind of scary that they're perceiving me now.
If you, I can introduce you. That can make it less scary, you know. Hey, hold on. Let me. Would everyone please give a warm welcome and sweet hello to my boss, the most wonderfulest, best manager for all of AAA Club, Professor Hampter! Yay! Wow! Yeah! Professor Hampter, I love you!
Yeah. So, hi everyone. It's me, Professor Hampter. I'm just a little guy. Gosh. I'm really just a little guy. I don't know what to say. I'm Professor Hampter. I'm AAA Club's, direct manager and their professor. I teach sometimes.
You're the teacher for the club room in AAA Club that we sometimes see.
I think I'm more of like an advisor for you guys, but that's okay.
Maybe we're like supervisor or like no, what's the keeper? You're like our keeper, right? Like a zookeeper.
Yeah, but I zookeep from my hamster cage. I'm out now. I'm out of my hamster cage. Also, I'm miraculously a lot bigger than a typical hamster. We ignore that.
It's just camera angles. It's camera angles.
Yeah. It's camera angles and the magic of Uchu. Uchu was able to make me a lot bigger.
I was gonna say Hollywood magic, but Uchu magic also works. You gotta be careful with that Uchu magic, though. I know you weren't really part of Professor Batsu, but trust me, at the end there, Uchu magic towards the end of the Professor Batsu, Roa was gone! Uchu got her!
I wasn't informed of this. What do you mean she was got by Uchu?
Listen, we don't talk about when Uchu came in and stole Roa to the great beyond. Uchu?
That?
Are you there, Uchu? Can you hear us? Uchu killed Roa? Well, I mean, Uchu took Roa somewhere. You guys remember the final episode? Uchu had a taste for blood and just didn't want to be alone in the great office in the sky. Uchu isn't dead. That's just where Uchu lives, in the great office in the sky. It's like a big temple. It's like, how do I phrase this? You know in Dark Souls? That's where Uchu lives.
Yeah, that is where Uchu lives.
I'm sorry. I'm about to build up lore that makes Uchu a Dark Souls boss, but we're not here for that. We're not here for Uchu.
No.
We're here for you, Professor Hampter.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you. We're here for you. We wanted to get to know you. I wanted Sweetie Buns to get to know you a bit more. And also, I needed a guest for my pilot episode of my talk show. And oh my god, Uchu's here! Wait, hold on, I have to make Uchu blue.
The chat?
Uchu's in chat!
What do you mean Uchu's? Oh
Uchu's
my
in
god.
chat. Hi, Uchu. Hi.
Oh, Uchu is in chat. Oh.
What's going
idea either.
I'm not making any lies. I'm a good egg.
We're not talking about you.
Yeah.
I mean, I just said that you made me bigger, but like, you know, that's just the magic that you have in you, inside you, that sounds weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Uchu. I'm sorry, Uchu.
I didn't say that you're like a Dark Souls boss or anything, and that you live in the great temple in the sky, TM, and I didn't say any of that. No. Hey, Professor Hampter.
Yeah?
I want to get to know you. Like, I mean, I feel like it's been what, almost 2 years now. I feel like I know you pretty well, but I mean, dude, they don't know you. You know, I want the world to know you, babe. I think you're I just called my boss, babe. Shit. I gotta act more. I gotta pretend that I act professional around you.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, I gotta at least pretend. I gotta.
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you forget. You forget that I'm your boss and that you're just like, oh, like I'm like a little hamster in your room that you talk to every night when you like need to talk to someone.
Yeah. You know that girl from Hampter? She's me. I'm the girl from Hampter, and I just come up to you and I hold you in my hands, and every day I'm just like, babe, you would not believe the day I had. But, you know, I want the world to know you. I want the world to know more about you, and I figured you'd be the best first guest for this pilot episode, and, you know, also, I figured it would give kind of a bias to be like, well, of course the pilot episode was good. You're here, you know? So I thought, what better way to get to know you than do a little interview, yeah?
The camp?
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 Oh my god, Kya? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, camp?
Oh my gosh, like, Kya, like, what if, oh my god, like, what if I just brought you to my, like, holiday decor talk show room and then, like, asked you a bunch of questions in front of a live studio audience for X amount of time, Kya?
Oh, like, right now? Well, you did bring me on, and you did preface that you're gonna ask me a bunch of questions. Okay, you know, I should just be ready to be perceived.
Yeah! Don't worry, I'll start with an easy question. Okay, where were you in the summer of 1894?
I was not alive yet.
Good answer! Okay, another easy question. What are some of your hobbies?
Oh, that's easy. Well, you've seen some of the... I like drawing. You've seen some of the drawings that I've done for some of the talents when I have, like, the time. Like, you know, when Cerenity lost her voice. I do that.
Yeah! My TV head!
I had some spare time in between work, so I was like, I'm gonna draw you something. So that you can signify that this shows you that you don't have a voice right now and you're talking through TTS or through your instruments. The other thing I do in my spare time is gotcha games. I think Kokone's talked about this during her Kokone's boutique when I submitted my application. I play gotcha games. I unfortunately play gotcha games.
What's your current favorite? What's like the top go-to ones?
Out of the 6 I'm rotating through?
Yeah!
Currently, my go-to right now is Arknights, and my other go-to is Honkai Star Rail, because I really like Currency War. Currency War is really fun.
Ooh. You know, it's funny on the topic of gacha games, because Professor Hampter, you were the one who got me into Uma Musume before it even, like, went global. So you were like, oh my god, Cerenity, you need to get into Uma Musume. You're gonna love Uma Musume. And then I did! Because of you!
Oh, I stopped playing Uma Musume because I lost track of all the gacha games I was playing. Because it was part of the 7 I was playing. But then it was a bit too much for me to handle because I was going through 6 different gachas.
You gave me an addiction. You gave me an addiction, and then you walked away?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, Mimi's in chat. Hi, Mimi. Hi. Hi.
Does your chat want to know the other 4 gacha games I play on a daily?
I believe so. I very much know that they do.
I only do my dailies because I just want the currency. So the other 4 games I play are Monsters, the Korean server, 18 Trip, Cookie Run Kingdom, Zenless Zone Zero. There might actually be more than 6 now that I think about it.
You tried to get me into Zenless Zone Zero too, and now I'm like, if I got into that one and you left it, I would be in shambles, Professor.
I have left it because I actually really like Zenless Zone Zero. It's really fun, and I really like the story, and I really like the characters. I especially really like Haramasa. I've been playing it since launch. You can't say anything.
Wait, I want to ask this. Did you ever play Obey Me?
I did, because my friend was trying to convince me. Oh, I shouldn't say how she was trying to convince me. She was trying to convince me to play Oh Baby, but then I got really bored. I stopped playing.
Wait. Oh, I'm losing it. I want to know what you was trying to convince you to play. I feel like I know, but...
So, recently they messaged me. They're like, we would have continued playing Obey Me if it weren't purely an otome game. And I was like, you're correct. If it were purely an otome game, and if they did a little more queer, I would have played it more.
Yeah, if they had a little bit more, no, but you're not wrong. Is the thing like, okay? They had a lot of yaoi potential. There was a lot of BL potential in Oh Baby, which I think is what the problem was. Because then it made you think that, like, it was gonna have both, you know? You were gonna get flirted and then the boys were gonna flirt with each other. And that just never happened. That just never happened. So I get it.
The other thing that they tried to convince me with was at the time it had, like, a Megane, like, a glasses banner.
Yes!
And I love Megane. I love Megane! And I didn't get it. So I quit.
Okay, yeah, I would crash out too. If my favorite was there, like my favorite thing, and I don't get it with my favorite character, you're right for that. You're right for that. Recently, I did find out though, on the topic of gacha games, that you actually play one that you played past tense, but you played one that I was super into too, that just wasn't very popular in the West, called Food Fantasy, right?
Yeah, I played Food Fantasy. I kept up with it for a while, and then I forgot about it. I forgot about it because I got really into A3. A different gacha game that I also stopped playing because I stayed up late tiering for the top 5%.
Oh, girl. I can't even believe you though. I do the same shit with gacha games. I do the same shit. It's so bad. It's so bad. They're dangerous hobbies. They're dangerous.
Don't play gacha games. Don't play gacha games, guys. I actually am an F2P player. I don't spend that much money. Just don't play gacha games. Like, don't get addicted to gacha games. Don't get addicted to the pull. It's like, the adrenaline of the pull, of like the 10 pulls, the SSRs, the URs, the 5 stars. Like, don't do it.
The dopamine rush of getting that SSR with the good animation. Ah, yeah.
I spent $60 on Genshin once and I regretted it immediately.
60.
It's not even a lot.
Okay.
I have whale friends, you know.
Oh, what? Wait. The most I've spent on a gacha game, and I felt bad about it, was $20. But I justified it to myself because I was like, I've had $20 worth of fun here. Well, friends, scare me. I mean, they're having...
I watched them spend $3,000 in one go on Uma Musume once. They streamed it. It was fun. $3,000 USD, not Korean, not like Korean, like not like 3,000 Korean won. Like I actually mean like 3,000 USD. The silence is deafening, guys.
3 thou wow. 3 thou wow.
It was for Kita-san Black.
What is it for 3K? What's it for Kita-san Black? Was the first thing I saw. I mean, I guess if it was for her, like, you gotta justify it somehow. You know, you can't judge somebody on how they spend their money. You just gotta accept it and move on. And as long as they got what they did they get her? Did they get her?
Yeah, they got all copies.
Good. You know, they're good. They got what they wanted.
They also crashed out, but they got all 3 copies. They got all the copies.
They crashed out?
Why did they crash out?
Why did they crash out?
Because she wasn't coming to them. Like, she wasn't coming home.
Like, fast enough?
Yeah.
When did the crash out happen?
After they spent 1,000.
Okay, well, like, the crash out is acceptable at that point, because, like, yeah, they spent 8,000. They spent 1 thou wow. They didn't even know about the 2 thou wow that was coming after. And they just kept... And they just kept going? Hi, Professor, I have a question. Hey, Professor, I have a question. I have a question. Is it morally wrong to tell a friend, even though they're spending the money that they have the way they want, is it morally wrong to say, hey, maybe we should just find a friend on Uma Musume instead who has full Kita-san Black? Instead?
It is, however, they wouldn't listen because they were in too deep at that point. They were $1,000 deep into, you know.
Well, you know the saying, 99% of gamblers turn away before they hit it big. They didn't want to be part of that 99%, and I think they proved it to us that they're not.
Anyways, you have more questions for me, right?
Oh, we have so many more questions. That was question 1. That was question 1. Numero 1. So, hey, Professor Hampter, what got you into VTubers, huh? What got you into VTubers?
Okay, so during COVID, I was basically still living at home and I didn't have much to do, and so I suddenly got recommended actually Hololive, and specifically I think it was like Takora videos. Is it or Takora or Korone? And it was like, and I was just like, oh, interesting. Anime girls, their move, they're kind of funny. And then I continued watching them, and then I got more recommendations for like other VTubers like Kanae, like Kuzoha, like Kaidohara. Granted, like these are all JP VTubers, right? And so I started getting really into them. And then I was just like, huh, I wonder if there are like VTubers that like were like to like the content that I like watching. And then eventually I did, and then it kind of went down like a rabbit hole. I think it's also good to preface that like a lot of the VTubers I watch, they're all JP. I don't really watch VTubers. I watch some Korean VTubers too. I do say working as a talent manager, you kind of like don't really want to watch VTubers because like it's just like kind of like You know,
No,
you manage them.
Yeah, I get that completely. You know, it's very much like once it becomes your job, you're surrounded by it always that like you kind of need the break from it. So I get like that. It's the same with some cartoons for me, or you know, like baking, or you know, everybody kind of goes through that once it becomes your job. So that's
Yeah.
it's understandable. The fact that you can still enjoy JP is what is beautiful about streaming in the first place.
Yeah, I still watch VTubers too. Like currently I watch a lot of Kagami Hayato. That's my Kamiyoshi. I really like Hayato, Kagami Hayato, Sacho. I also watch a lot of like Sagusa Akina, because I really like his singing. I think he's funny. He's really kusugaki. But then like also like a lot of my favorites graduated. Like Alku, and then like Kanata's graduating, so I'm just like,
It's
so I'm very much like, I understand why people get.
it's been rough. It's always hard when your Oshi leaves.
Yeah. Oh my god, wait, they're asking me if I don't watch funny. Okay, so I actually monitor all of AAA Club streams, so I do watch every single stream if I can.
Don't worry, Professor Hampter watches. I've got way too many messages mid-stream to not know confidently that Professor Hampter is watching. Does Professor Hampter like the content? Now that's a question that I won't ask in front of a live studio audience, but
Hey, I wouldn't still be watching. I wouldn't be okay if I'm sending you messages in the middle of your stream. It means I'm paying attention. It means I'm interested in it at least, right? I've invested in what's going on in the stream, right? I mean, I do the same for like, you know, I've done the same for like Rawa. I think I've done the same for like Tomomi. Chikimo streams at a time where I'm not awake.
Chiki.
So it's really hard monitoring her.
Chiki does stream usually at the time when you are. It's like 3 a.m. your time.
Yeah.
Rowa!
Oh my god. Is that Rowa Champs?
It is. Oh my god. Rowa Champs. Hi.
Hi. Nanigaski.
I don't remember what the meme was that she was watching with Snoop Dogg. Fuck! It was too ice cream though. Rowa's gonna be mad that I can't remember it. Anyway.
It's okay.
It's okay, yes. But, yeah, that makes sense for what got you into VTubers. I had to remember what the question was really quick. But that is interesting. You know, the next question also was about your Kamiyoshi, so you kind of knocked two birds with one stone there. But it is also, like, really fun, because I feel like COVID was what got a lot of people into VTubers, you know, and it makes sense. We had a lot of time on our hands. But it's, I don't know, at least for me, it's always fun hearing everyone's, like, what got you into this? Because they all have, like, a really kind of similar origin. Not all of them, but, you know, like, I feel like everyone at least starts with one JP VTuber that they're like, nah, that girl or boy, that person, they were the one for me.
And that was Kagami Hayato and Saigusa Akina. I've stayed them. I've been their members since they launched membership. Oh god.
Real.
God. Oh god.
Real. Our next question. Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah?
What got you interested in the I'm not ready. What got you interested in the management side of VTubing? It's like, what made you want to be staff?
There's some context behind this. So, for full transparency, I went to grad school. I have a master's degree in media and communication.
I would hope so. You are a professor.
Okay, but like to be a professor, you need a PhD, and I have yet to get my PhD. We don't talk about that. And so during in my master's program, like I wrote a research paper on VTubers actually. It's published. You can't find it. You'll never be able to find it. It's not published, and I don't plan on publishing it. It was just for class. And so, because of that, kind of like during that entire research process, I did interviews with both VTuber fans, some people who did work in the industry, and then some indie VTubers, just to get to see kind of the differences between what a VTuber fan thinks, kind of what indie VTubers would how they see VTubing and content creation and whatnot. And so I became really interested in it, and I kind of wanted to be more involved in the behind the scenes of it rather than be a VTuber myself, because that's also something a lot of my friends and acquaintances are if you're interested in VTubers, why don't you become a VTuber? I'm like, no, I'd rather be in the background, kind of as support, helping out these people who have a dream with VTubing and content creation. And so that's kind of how, or kind of why I became a manager or talent manager to begin with.
Good answer. Good. I don't know how to reply to that other than that's, I don't know. It's super. I think it's really neat the fact that it kind of started all from a research paper, especially because you as a person are very studious or well researched, so I don't know, it's kind of fun that this domino effect led you to being here on my talk show. You know, it's probably hard though, right? Managing, what would you say is the hardest part of being a VTuber manager? Because it's not easy what you do. It's not easy, and I know it comes with several different difficult tasks, but what would you say is the hardest task? Yeah.
Wrangling talents to get them to meet their deadlines.
Yeah, real.
Okay, this is I'm just gonna implore everyone here, especially corporate VTubers, please when you're given a deadline, please meet the deadlines, or at least acknowledge the deadline, acknowledge the message. I'm really begging you. I ask for stuff, and sometimes I don't get it on time, and then I have to explain myself sometimes. Please meet your deadlines. I'm begging you. Please.
I think every VTuber is guilty of missing a deadline or two, but we are, I don't know what it is about us, but VTubers, we're hard to get in. We're hard to wrangle in for deadlines. We're hard to get a hold of. It's like Carmen San Diego up in here. Where the fuck did they go? Am I allowed? It's my own show. I'm allowed to swear. Professor Hampter, you're allowed to swear too. It's my show. Professor Hampter, actually, can we hear you say your favorite swear word?
My favorite swear word?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow! Yeah, let's go!
Fuck. I don't know.
No, that was perfect. Thank you. I think, but I get it. And I would like to apologize. I would like to apologize. No, we're good. I would like to speak for every VTuber in the world. Formally, we are so sorry for all of our late submissions, our no-shows, we forgot. I'm sorry. Our bad. We have a late question that Sweetie Buns really would like me to ask. So, Professor Hampter, I have to ask this one, even though we're not even to the viewer questions yet. So you know, it's the holiday season, and you know, with the holiday season and stuff, could I get a raise? I've worked really hard this year, I think, and you know, it'd be nice.
Do you want pocket money? I can give you pocket money. I like.
No.
Wait.
We can talk about it after the show. We can talk about it after. It's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. It's so.
Do you need money? Do you need money to gotcha and Uma Musume? I can.
Well. When you put it like that. No. We'll talk about it after the show. That's neither here nor there. You know, a couple of dollars to get on the bus or to get your favorite horse girly. That's neither here nor there. But you know, I do have one more quick question. Well, that's not true. I have so many more questions, but I have like another just question kind of on not this topic, but the previous one. Kind of back to being, you know, a whole VTuber manager and everything. Do you feel like you're close to your talents? Yeah?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Do you want
We wouldn't be talking this comfortably if you know, we weren't close, right? The same thing with the other AAA club members too.
That's true. I wouldn't call you babe if we weren't close. I still think it would be good to test, though. You know, to test our closeness. Right? So what if we did something a little fun? Like, what if we did a little icebreaker game? What? Yeah? Yeah! Okay, let me set up. Let's get nice and in front of the stage here together. And we are gonna play. Oh, sorry, I'm so tiny. I'm so tiny and small.
Hold up. Is this a good position?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey guys, we're gonna be playing a game called. Oh, we're playing a wavelength game. So we're moving into a game now. Haha. Woohoo. Wavelength. I'm sure all of you at chat have played, like back at home. You guys have played this tons and tons, but in case you haven't, I'll poorly explain the rules. So, we're each going to think of a word. Hopefully it's a different word. And after the count of 3 and go due to delay, we will say the word at the same time. The goal is to get to the same exact word, because we want to be on the same wavelength. So for example, I can say ocean, and Professor Hampter could say seashell. And then we're like, okay, alright, ocean, seashell. The next word we say would be beach. And if we both say beach, we win. Does that make sense? Did I do a good job explaining?
I think you did.
Yay! Yay! Chat, do you guys understand? Do you get it? Wavelength! We need our brains to meld! We need to mind meld our brains! Oh my god, wait, can we nuzzle our heads?
Can we? Hold up. What?
Oh my god, we can! Wait, that's so cute. Oh my god. Sorry, wait, hold up, guys. I'm being cute with my boss.
I'm like,
Yay! But alright, okay. Okay, so think of a word. It can be whatever word you want. Okay, alright. Okay, I have my word.
I have my word.
Alright. Okay, and it'll be 3, 2, 1, go, and then we'll say the word after go. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Christmas!
Money.
Money?
Funny.
Funny. Christmas funny. Christmas fun. Who's funny on Christmas? I got one.
I'll try.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Grinch!
Scrooge!
Shit!
I don't know why I said Scrooge.
You said Scrooge because fucking Christmas Carol last year. Oh god.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, Grinch, Scrooge.
Oh,
Okay. I think.
I think I got it, but we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think we were doing so much better on like all the practice runs we did. The practice run we did before we did it live, we got it in 2. So okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Angry.
I was gonna say grumpy, but then it didn't come out.
That's so close. Fuck! I don't think that counts. I don't think
that counts.
Ah! Okay. Angry and grumpy. I don't know any words.
Do we have to start over?
No. we can do it. We can do it. Angry, grumpy. Okay. I have one. Do you?
I kind of have one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Mad!
Feelings. I went broad. I didn't narrow down.
No, that's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
That's okay. That's good. We can work with that. I can work with feelings. Cause I have one. Professor, I have one. Do you have one?
Okay.
Do you have?
I have one.
It's
I'm
in
really-
my mind
I'm
palace. It's ready.
I'm really scared.
It's ready.
really scared.
I'm ready.
I'm really scared.
It's ready. It's ready to come out. It's gonna be. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right together. It's in my brain. I can see it's forming, and it's here. 3, 2, 1, go! Emotions!
Yeah, I was gonna say emotions. You yelled it and it startled me. It startled me like an actual rodent. Like an actual rodent. I am a rodent. I do get easily startled.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spook you. I didn't mean to scare you. My bad, G. Were you really gonna say emotions?
Yeah, I was gonna say emotions. That was the second thing.
I think because you said like feelings, and I was like, okay, yeah, emotion. But I got really into it. I was like, yeah, I see it in my head. I see it. It's coming. The idea's here. Because my next one was gonna be like inside out or some shit, but that's not just one word.
The other one I was thinking was inside out, but I wasn't sure if I could say it because it's 2 words.
Yeah. Oh my god, wait, we would have gotten that too, though.
Yeah.
Yo, wait.
Yeah.
Our brains, they're so melded. Our minds, they're one. No, sorry, I was gonna make it my brother and me reference. That was not going to be appropriate, and not something I'd want to say. not something I'd want to say next to my boss. No. Anyway, I don't know if we should play a second round. Honestly, originally I was like, oh yeah, we should do like 1 or 2 of these rounds, but that one got a little intense. Maybe one more, right? Okay. Alright. Think of any word you want. Alright. I have one in my brain as well.
I can have one.
Okay, cool. My word is formed and it's ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Yowie!
Cage. Oh no.
No?
Oh no.
We can work with Yowie Cage?
Oh. Okay.
Do you remember Yowie Haven? Or was that...
I do.
I think about it
do.
all the time.
I do. I remember Yowie
I
Haven.
think about Yowie Haven all the time, and I have no one to talk to about it. And it's like, what happened? What happened to Yowie Haven? Bring it back.
No idea.
Bring it back.
No idea.
That was the haven for all of us.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Okay. Yowie Cage. I have a word.
Oh. I have a word, but I'm... Hold up. Let me think of... Let me...
I think...
Okay.
I'm confident in my word. I feel like Yowie Cage, there's only so many words there could be.
I'm scared about the appropriateness of this.
Well, I mean, I know I can't say one C word on YouTube, but I can say clitty. So anyway, it's not as bad as that. I think it should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't think of the word, by the way, so we'll see what I say and what you say.
I'm excited to know what you're gonna say. I'm excited for whatever word is gonna come out, because I don't think my word's that bad. So now I'm really curious. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go bondage!
BDSM.
That... Do we count that? Ref? I think you're the ref, actually. I think you...
Me?
I mean, by totem pole? I think so. I think you are the ref.
Me?
I think you are the one who you are the one who decides rules. Uchu's the ref? Ref, does that count? Uchu.
Is Uchu in here?
Uchu was here, yeah. I saw Uchu a second ago. Uchu. I think so.
Oh, I got Uchu. Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
Hell yeah. BDSM's not that bad.
I don't know.
I mean, like, oh, it's just ropes. And leather.
No comment.
What a good game! I'm so happy. With that wonderful game that we did. Yay!
Wait, how does Uchu know about BDSM?
Yeah, hey, wait a second. Uchu, wait. Can you give me a detailed list on why you know what those words are? Hey, wait, Uchu. Hey, wait, Uchu. Hey, wait.
Hey,
Hey, wait. Hey, wait,
Uchu.
Uchu. Hey, wait, get back over here. Hey, wait, get over here. Come back. The internet? Duh. Okay, so now the question turns into, it's part of my
Serenity, maybe you're right. Uchu is a bit scary.
What kind of research is Uchu doing?
Uchu's kind of scary.
Uchu?
Uchu's kind of scary.
So I told you, you weren't there for Preserbatsu, but like, I told you.
I wasn't there.
I told you, like Uchu, don't get me wrong, Uchu's awesome, Uchu's great. One time I forgot my lunch and Uchu gave me their lunch, and that was very sweet. Also, Junkei, thank you. But like, you know, Uchu then does stuff like that, where it's like, Uchu, you are the sweetest person I've ever met, but also, what research, Uchu? What research?
Anyways, I think we should go.
Yeah, we have more questions.
Yeah.
We have more questions.
Yeah, let's get back to the programming.
Yeah. Back to your funny rabbit hole-ness. Let's get this camera back over here. Perfect. Oh my god, look at us. We're so cute. And we're doing a talk show, baby. Woo! Now, Professor Hampter. Sorry, I wanted to just segue into that. I'm trying to learn all about Earth. You know, Professor Hampter, would you say you know a lot about Earth? We're on a different planet, actually. Do you even know about Earth?
About Earth?
I think I'm getting philosophical with my questions. I need to reel it in.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, I drank too much I having a stroke. Never mind. This is great pilot. Your host has a stroke. We're live on the pilot. I was getting too philosophical. What I really need to be getting is back to these viewer-submitted questions. Because guess what? Sweetie Buns have a lot that they want to know. But they also want to know more on the staff side of stuff, you know? Like, I think I speak for everyone when I say VTuber agency staff kind of is like a big, mysterious being that we have no idea about. And it's like, what goes on back there? What makes you guys tick, you know? What's going on inside that little head of you guys? So, is it okay if we ask some questions? I know you yourself you are not all of staff. You are not a hive mind. But I know you did speak to, quite a bit of staff over at VNU. You know, you guys talked it out, so you're representing, those in staff who could not be here today to discuss, which thank you so much for doing, by the way. I know that was a lot of extra work that you didn't have to do, so thank you for doing that. But yeah, is it okay if we ask you some fun little, maybe a little even invasive, oh my, questions?
Go for it. I mean, I'll answer to the best of my ability, or, well, with what I can talk about regardless.
Thank you. Sorry. We just got... By any chance, can we get a bunny and hamster duet? I don't know what song we'd sing together.
I don't know either.
Let's... I was trying to think of a silly one. Oh my god, wait. Monitoring. Wait,
Yeah,
no! Run, girl! We would sing Run, Girl
Run,
together.
girl.
So I never sin again. Hi. Okay, anyway. You kind of answered this first one. So all these questions are going to be submitted from Sweetie Buns. Thank you, by the way, for writing in early and getting these questions in here. The first one, I feel like we kind of already went over. Anonymous wanted to know what led you into becoming a VTuber manager, but I feel like we kind of covered that, right?
Yeah, I think we covered basically that with my answer.
So, how does staff pick the VTubers who apply? So, like, how does, when a VTuber submits their application to work at a company, how do the hiring managers kind of pick which VTubers they like?
So first, I did talk to everyone, but also I like to be pretty transparent. Like, this is really specific only to AAA Club's audition, because like the hiring manager and I weren't really necessarily there for the previous audition, so we can't necessarily say kind of like what they were looking for prior auditions. But for Gen 5, from what they told me, it was a lot about the ability to have like content creation skills, like video editing, Photoshop, a bit of graphic design, etc., etc. But also like the ability to collaborate. So this isn't just collaborating within the gen with other talents or internally with other talents, but also like externally and like collaborating with staff. Like not being cooperative necessarily, like working with staff to like help like flesh out their ideas, work on their channels, and whatnot. And so that's something that at least we look for AAA Club specifically. I don't know how in detail I can go into it. It's kind of like weird. I don't want to get in trouble either. Yeah. But I think the biggest thing is like having the ability to create content Having some experience is good too. It doesn't really matter your numbers, but rather like how you present yourself as a content creator, and then the ability to collaborate as well.
I definitely feel like collaboration's an important skill to have, and just in a lot of jobs in it of itself, but especially with VTubing, just because not only are you collaborating with other talents, but you're collaborating with staff, you know? So it's like being open to that collaboration is key. Yeah. Okay, Sweetie Buns were rude. They were rude with these next couple of questions. Professor Hampter, they don't represent me, at all. I know people say streamer, like, chat reflects streamer. I don't know what they're on about here. But, what questions has Cerenity asked you in the middle of the night?
Oh dear God. Okay, so with time zone differences, my middle of the night, I don't get anything. Her middle of the night, I do get the questions because it's like my morning afternoon, right? She sends me a lot of questions. The one that stood out the most was probably when she was just like, Professor Hampter, I want to produce a play, a VTuber play. And then I was like, oh, so like, an original play? Because that's kind of feasible, right? But then she's like, no, for this really specific production. And then I was like, can you afford the licensing for it? Because like, I can it has to be a bit. And then how many people are going to be a part of it? Like, you know how I have trouble wrangling, you know, talent sometimes with like deadlines. So like, how are you going to wrangle talent, like, you know, other YouTubers with deadlines? Like, Cerenity Cosmica should be ampersand you is. Are you gonna be okay?
Listen, one day we will get Look at me, bring this camera in. One day, we are getting VTuber Starlight Express. Mark my fucking words. We are getting VTuber Starlight Express, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. That day may not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not be next year, but it will happen. It will happen. Mark my words. I will do it. That or cats. I still remember that day. Because I was like, man, I still think it's possible.
I know you still think it's possible, but then I'm like, aren't you gonna like, I don't want you to like push yourself. I don't like, you know, I tell you, rest, don't push yourself. I like beg you on sometimes. I like crawl up your your arm, and I'm just like, hey Cerenity, and I get on your shoulder, I'm just like, hey Cerenity, like I need you to rest, baby girl.
And then I'm out here pushing 100, burning, the candles burn on every end possible. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
And then I kind of look at your like crazed eyes, and I'm just like, hey, like those eye bags, the dead look in your eyes. I don't think you can do this anymore.
And then like a week later, because it's always after, you always notice first, then a week later I finally notice, and I'm like, Professor Hampter, I think I'm gonna crash out. And you're like, yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess this next question kind of goes in with it. I mean, there's a correct answer to it. The question from Anonymous, thank you, Anonymous, for your rude question, was, what's something you would change about Cerenity? The real answer should be nothing, but...
I'm gonna turn to the camera, and I'm like, I wish sometimes she didn't have such big goals, big aspirations, because I'm like, I want you to be a bit grounded. Sometimes I have to reel her back in. Like, okay, this is like, you know, just like an analogy, but sometimes she'll be like, I want to invite Jesus. I want to invite Freddy Fazbear. I want them to be a part of my next program, my next season of Minecraft survival games, and then I'll have to be like, okay, hold up, sweetie, hold up, baby girl, hold up, my little, hold up, little bunny. Do you think this can happen? Like, I'll try to reach out, but like, do you think you're gonna get an answer?
I mean, a girl can dream, can't she? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl with hopes and dreams, that's all.
I'm just like, what if the big J like responsible is like a no, like you know, the big J's gonna be like, sorry, I'm too busy with like frolicking around with my disciples or something like that.
But if Big Jeezy noticed, then like now Big J knows my name. Now he knows something. Like, it's so close to his birthday, maybe he is checking his emails still, you know?
I don't know, or he could, you know, or he could be making maybe he's too busy making out with Judas. Sorry, I should have said that.
No, you should say it louder even! We all know! What? We're all gonna act like we didn't ship it? Like, come on! He washed his fucking feet, bro! Like, come on! We all read it! We all read it!
Oh god. Next question.
Yes.
Let's not focus on that.
What was your first impression of the girls and have they changed?
Okay. So, I will say, my first impression of Cerenity hasn't changed much. When I first talked to her, or when I first met her, I was like, that's a Tumblr girl. She's still a Tumblr girl. She's very predictable. She's very predictable. She's very predictable in like the content that she likes, what she likes. So like she hasn't changed her personality, like, you know, everything. Like, no. And then Meavy, my first impression of Meavy was like someone who's like really diligent, who's really hardworking, she's very cute, and that hasn't changed either. Like Meavy's still like a very diligent person. She works really hard. Like just look at her original song. Like she worked so hard on that.
Stream just a minute right now. She's such a hard worker.
She's such a hard worker, and she's so cute. She's so
cute. I love her. I love her so much. This isn't a joke. I love her so fucking much. I would die for Meavy Ivory any day of the week. I love her so much.
Yeah. And then the other person whose impression hasn't really changed from what I know is like Tomomi. Tomomi is pretty as is. Like she like how she presents herself is like still how she how she is now. Like how she talked. Especially how she talks to me. We really like, you know, I like it really stands out as like we really hit it off because like she really likes Umineko. I really like Umineko. Like she likes like, you know, like Yumeniki, and I also really like Yumeniki. Like those are the type of things that like I'm actually like, really into, like, you know, outside of gacha games, I guess. And now BL Yaoi. Well, I know she's not into Yaoi, but point like that aside, like that hasn't really changed. But the two people whose impressions are really different from first impression to now is Chikino. Chikino, you know, she was really quiet. So, and like, she still had like a pretty loud personality, but she was quiet. But then, the more I got to know her, the more unhinged she became. The things she says. I love her. Dear God, I love her a lot. But sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't understand what you're talking about.
I love my freaky cheeky so fucking much. I love sitting down and being like, whoa! Say that again!
And now, we go to Roa. Roa was very professional when we first met. We had a lot of similar music tastes, and I was just like, I like her a lot. She's so professional, she's so mature. And then the These Nuts jokes started happening. I'm a victim to the These Nuts jokes. we'll have our one-on-one meeting, and I'll be like, I got pudding today, and then she'll like putting these nuts in your mouth, and I'm just like,
I'm so sorry.
oh, you did that to me.
This is a victims unit, because I too am a victim of Roa Arctos Travianu. And her D's Nuts jokes, her CDs, her gulpin, all of them.
Sodu, tuna.
Sock on. It's never ending, honestly. You know, you'll be having a fine day, and then all of a sudden, 2 nuts are coming to your mouth, and you're not ready for them. And the fact that you're her boss. You are a symbol of authority, and not even you are safe.
I don't think anyone's safe from her.
I want to see Roa, you know, to circle back, to bring it all together. I too am a victim, says Sarah. I am a victim of being these nuts as well. No, but you know, it makes me think. We need to make an intervention. We need to get Roa in a room. Get everyone around saying, Roa.
I don't know if an intervention would stop her.
That, or she needs to get Big Jeezy with a D's Nuts joke. And then, you know, like, and then it'll be over. Because she'll get, you can't get any higher than that, you know?
Oh yeah, that is true. That is very, very true. Fair point.
I'm
very scared.
Stop it, or she gets the highest one.
I'm very scared that she's gonna pop in chat and then be like, "You talking about me?"
I'm waiting for it, to be honest. I keep looking over because I'm just like, she's gonna come in and be just like, I don't know how she's gonna make a D's Nuts joke happen. She won't have any like setup for it at all, and she's still gonna make it happen somehow.
I know.
It's impressive. It's scary. It's a fucked up skill.
It's terrifying.
You know how we were talking about earlier, how like it's good to have like skills if you were applying to be in a VTuber agency? Yeah, Roa's skill of being able to make these nuts jokes, I don't think she even put that on her resume, but she should. Scary.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
Okay, Anonymous asks, how does one become a VTuber manager? Job application. Moving on, Anonymous asks, do you enjoy being a manager for the AAA club?
I do. Every day's so fun.
I'm glad.
I get so many random questions.
Okay.
Do you want me to expand on it?
Yes, I do. I also feel like maybe we should circle back to that how does one become a VTuber manager question? Maybe it might be good to circle back on it just a wee bit, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
Honestly, Cerenity is not wrong. It is just applying to the job. I would also say I do think my qualifications makes it really difficult for me to really say how to become a VTuber manager. Obviously, I think good project management skills are a must for talent manager, because you're not just managing people, you're also managing different projects that, you know, talents may come up and bring up to you. Good communication skills is essential. This is a really corporate answer, isn't it?
I mean, it's a corporate job.
Sure, that is a corporate job.
Yeah.
Well, and the ability to say no. You have to know how to say no. You have to know how to tell people no.
That's such an important skill. People might think it's not even a skill. It is. It's so hard to say no.
It is a skill. It is a skill. It's really hard to say no, but sometimes there are things that you're just like, I don't think you should do this. This is a no. Like, just to let you know up front, and then give them the reasons. Like, you know, just the ability to say no. Because sometimes Serenity will bring up an idea to me, and I'm just like, girl, I don't want your channel to get, you know, like, demonetized or, like, bonked, so, like, no.
Listen, alright. I think live birth one day can happen. Live birth of the Cerenity Classica channel. If we tag it as educational, how can they say it's bad? Yeah, this is the stuff that Professor Hampter deals with, and so anyway.
YouTube is a bit. I'm not gonna expand on that. You know what I'm going to tell you.
I heard your like breath shake a little after I said the live birth thing. I heard you go like like the sheer terror in your soul for the batshit stuff. Anyway, what's the next question? I have them. How much prior content creation experience do you typically look for when reviewing auditions? That's a good question.
I think like probably a bit of content creation. Like I said, like it doesn't really matter the size of your channel, or is it or rather like it includes both YouTube and Twitch. Just like to be able to have like to like having that experience content creating means that you have a good idea of like kind of like what brand and direction you want to go towards, like the kind of niches that you're strong in. And so we kind of look for that, so we have people who are like really certain about their goals and the goals that they want to do, the goals that they have as a VTuber, as a content creator. Like I guess like I use you as an example. So for Cerenity, like she had a lot of like she had like a decent amount of like content creation experience, and that like what really stood out for her. She's like really creative, like she has like ideas that kind of like stood out, and especially too like from what I was told, like within Gen 5, they're just like, oh, like this is like something different. This is something different that isn't within the company at the time, and so having content creation experience like really helps you kind of like figure out the goals that you have, kind of figure out the direction that you may have, especially when auditioning for a company. I think that's really important. Again, like I said, like this doesn't mean it's for like every other agency. It might be different. But I think this is like a general thing that I think isn't necessarily common sense, but like would help.
I know. I mean, I have no stakes into throwing my 2 cents into this. I'm just a girl. I just work here. I'm like the cashier at this joint. But I feel like if you are somebody who is applying to agencies, having experience with content creation, even if it's a small bit, it's just good to have. But that goal is the most important part. Just knowing what you like to make and what you want to continue to make. Having that visualized and know what you enjoy helps. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not part of this. I just work here. But I feel like it does. I don't know. Yeah, we both just kind of work here.
Wait, yeah, that's just what they told me. Again, I just talked to the hiring staff and they're just like, you can say this. So I'm like, okay.
This next one's kind of hard. This is a pretty tough question. I don't know if you're ready for it, Hampter.
I'm not ready.
Which is the best TCG and why?
So, I hate to break it to whoever asked this question. I don't play TCGs. I've never touched TCGs. The last time I touched a TCG was when I was a wee little baby hamster playing Pokemon and TCG, and even then I didn't know what I was doing. However, my favorite webtoon publishing platform recently is going to release a set of TCGs that I might have to buy. Do you want to see?
Yes, I do want to see. Is it BL?
Maybe.
I'm gonna live react to this.
Okay, well,
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Okay.
It's not that bad.
Yeah,
It's not that bad.
yeah. It was It was super small for me at first, and I thought that was way more. That's fine.
No.
No,
It's not
that's
that bad.
fine.
It's not that bad.
Okay, hold on, wait. Some of these guys are cute. A lot of nipple on some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of nipple. Lot of nipple there. Live reaction. Lot of nipple.
Mm-hmm.
But not too bad. Okay.
No, it could be worse.
Hold on. One of the guys is doing a meme face. He's kind of doing like the mogging or like the Chad face. He kind of looks like he's mogging you. And
Wait,
I feel
which
like
one?
top
Can
row, second.
First tweet or second tweet?
Oh, I'm just gonna send you the screenshot. I took it.
Okay.
He's kind of mocking you. He's kind of doing like the Chad face, like the shh. I'm mewing, you know, the shh.
Oh, I've never read this BL. Oh.
He's kind of mocking you, though, right?
Yeah, he is kind of mogging you.
Right?
He is kind of mogging you.
Like, he's kind of mocking you.
Yeah, he is.
Man, I love BL. Sorry, that's neither here nor there. Now is that? Right. We're business. We're asking you questions. Sweetie Buns sent in questions. They want to know you more. So that's good to know about the BL trading card game. I'm wondering how that's gonna work. How?
I don't know. So I'm really curious to see how it would work.
Is it like Uke versus Seme? Where like...
No, but both of them are semi. Both of them are tops. Both the ones that they're releasing, they're all tops.
They're all tops? How does
They're
that
all
work?
tops.
Wait!
I don't know.
What are the rules to the game?
They haven't announced it.
How do just this fighting for dominance?
Oh.
I'm thinking about the boys fighting for dominance, and then they have to kiss each other. They gotta tongue each other in front of their uke. Okay, sorry. It's been mentioned before that some of the girls auditioned for other roles. How did they get picked for which role would fit them?
So I guess I can use you as an example again. So based on what the hiring staff said, originally you had actually auditioned for Tommy's role. But during the interview they felt like, oh, this person would suit better like this role instead, which is why you are now Serenity Cosmica to be represent you. So during like the audition phase, like sometimes like the hiring staff is gonna be like, maybe they'll suit this role better, or like they'll be like, oh, this person has a lot of potential, but we don't think they suit the role that they're auditioning for, so maybe we'll suggest this instead. So that's kind of like what happened.
It's kind of like when you audition for a play, and like they're like, all right, well, you wanted to be Juliet, but have you thought of
Mercutio?
Mercutio? Yeah, exactly. I love how you knew the exact silence of who the fuck is in Romeo and Juliet.
You're welcome.
My panic silence of, Romeo and Juliet character, Juliet too. Makes sense. I still sometimes think about that weird alt timeline where I ended up being Tomomi. What an interesting timeline that would have been. Oh, here's a really good question from Anon. What are some benefits to being part of a VTuber agency versus being independent?
Oh. Well, again, I just like prefacing this for my own sake. Again, this is for me and you. I'm not sure if it's gonna apply to like any other agencies. It may differ from agency to agency, but I guess the main thing is like having support from like management. Because like my job is to help Serenity and other talents like guide them in their content, do channel analysis for them, help them better the direction of their channel, give them feedback, for like, you know, any content plans that they present to me, and then I present it to upper management, and then upper management decides how much support they want to give, or like how much they can offer, really is a better way to word it. I think that's one of the biggest differences. It's like an obvious, you know, difference, I would say, between corporate and indie. So of course indies can hire their own managers, but like there's already a manager in place in a corporate setting. There's also like budget set aside for stuff, so I think those are the benefits, like having that budget, and of course that budget varies depending on what type of content, but also having like the support from management, that guidance from management, that person like behind your back kind of thing is like one of the biggest benefits I feel from being in a corporate space.
I can say for certain, y'all don't know living until you have a manager, because holy girl, the shit you've saved my life. So Sweetie Buns know, I mean they don't know all the things that I put together. You do. Sorry, wrong way. You do. But, you know, they don't. But I think too how you saw how I make so many events. You're like, okay, well, easy solution. Let's just make a little form so you can put all your events in there. So like, you never realize.
The form that you don't use because you forget about, even though I have it pinned.
So like, you never realize how much you need a manager in your life when you're a content creator, because you're doing so much already, and then you forget about little things.
She's ignoring me. She's ignoring me. She's ignoring me. The last time it was updated was a really long time ago.
Stop! Hey, like, okay, so, like, sure, alright, yeah, but, it's not like I've added new events outside of those. Except for, like, the 3 that don't count to that. They don't count. They don't count because they're Christmas. They don't count because they're Christmas events.
Okay. Granted, one of them I did take the initiative for.
Yeah, that's on you. That's on you. Well,
one of them I did take the initiative for.
When it comes out, I'm telling them it's because of you. Okay, which Gen 5 girly would you trust to take care of a baby?
Well, first of all, I trust you with a baby. I think you take really good care of a baby.
Yay! It's because I've been starting to get baby fever again. I saw a cute baby video today, and I was like, damn, babies are cute. I take good care of the baby.
I think Mimi would also take good care of a baby. I think she'd be a bit stressed, but I think she'd take good care of a baby. I also think Rella would take good care of a baby. Begrudgingly, but I think she would take good care of a baby. Chiquino. You know, you would think I wouldn't trust her with a baby. However, she's able to take care of like Matcha, and then like her other like Luca, like her meerkats, and she's able to take care of like, the cat. Yeah, and then she knows how to cook. So I think she could be like, maybe she might get like, I don't know, like maybe she'll be like a bit upset, but I think she could take care of a baby. There's one name I didn't say.
There is. But I do think we should all understand that, right?
Can you imagine Tomomi with a baby?
Like, okay. Yes, but no. I can imagine Tomomi in a room with a baby, ignoring it, because she's like, it won't shut up, so I'm gonna ignore it until it stops. I I could imagine, you know, okay, hold on. Reeling it back, I could imagine Tomomi as like an amazing older sibling, but they'd have to be close in age. Like, but I can't picture Tomomi like hunkering down and taking care of the baby. Like somebody else has gotta take care of it until they can like go on Roblox, you know? Then
co-parenting.
It takes a village. It takes a village to take care of a baby. I wanted to say though, with Chiquito, yes, she can cook. She can bake. But I think about that that turkey that she cooked a long while ago. I think about that turkey a lot, Professor Hampter. I think about that turkey a lot. And like that ground turkey, it was spaghetti. Oh my god, I'm remembering now. It was spaghetti. It was spaghetti. Professor Hampter, did you see the spaghetti?
I did, and I was a bit scared for her health when I saw it. I was like, this has to be a fluke. Why did it turn out like that? She's usually not like this.
It was
she usually cooks
impressive.
pretty well.
It was impressive. I think about
It's terrifying.
I think about that spaghetti all the time. I think if Chiquito did not want to watch the baby, she would make that spaghetti for them. And then there was part 2 to that question. Anon wants to know, who out of Gen 5 do you fear? I don't think you fear anybody, right? You don't.
I fear you and Roa.
Oh. Well, that was a fast response. Would you like to elaborate?
Sometimes you just scare me, Cerenity. Like, with Roa, I'm scared of her because of her these nut strokes. I think that's pretty obvious. I'm a victim of that. But for you, like, I'll be sleeping in my cage in like the classroom, and then suddenly you appear. You just appear like an astral projection. And you kind of like stare at me, and your eyes start glowing, and then you disappear when I wake up. When I like finally notice you, like what's going on? Serenity.
So like, a few years ago, Meavy cursed me to be Santa. So now, like the Eldritch being the elder god that Santa is, I've gained omnipotence. I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know when you can't move and when you can't shake because you're in sleep paralysis and you're afraid. I know when you're scared. I see when your breathing increases. And I like when you're scared. So I stick around because it's fun. And I know you're enjoying it too, because who doesn't like being scared in a controlled environment? Duh! Everyone likes a good scare. That's why we watch horror movies.
So I have a sleep paralysis demon because I sometimes experience sleep paralysis, and usually I have to shoot weird cowboy ghosts to be able to like move my body again. But now it's Serenity. Serenity is my sleep paralysis demon.
Yippee! And you too can get a Serenity Classica sleep paralysis demon if you like and subscribe to the Serenity Classica channel today! Yay!
That's why you're terrifying. That's why I'm scared of you. Not because you sometimes come up to me with like a lot of like many different projects. Because you're my sleep paralysis demon.
Yippee! Well, I'm happy it's not because I'm accidentally overworking you, and it's just because I can be a little scary sometimes. I mean, at least I'm not reading chapters of Mr. Boop to you.
Okay, that's true. But Roa did get mad at me because I knew a Mr. Boop and I didn't stop you.
I asked, to be fair, I want the court to know of my innocence. I asked Professor Hampter ahead of time because I was like, man, for the Roa thing, I want it to be good. I'm thinking about doing self-inserts. Should I do like Dolly Dimply or Mr. Boop?
I'll be real, I didn't know what Dolly Dimply is. I only knew what Mr. Boop was.
I love her. I love her so much. I love her so much. Like, she's a current Smiling Friends self-insert that I theorize is actually part, like it's the crew of the show doing an ARG, and next season she's gonna be canon. But like, I love her so much. She's so good. I love her so much. Professor Hampter, I love her.
I'm glad. I'm glad you love her.
I love her. You know what else I love? Cereal. And this next question is just about that. When Gen 5 debuted, this question asker asked if we did milk first or cereal first.
Cereal.
Moving on. Good to know. Okay, wait, but I have an actual real question. When you are getting a second bowl of cereal and you still have a little bit of milk left, do you drink the milk and then get fresh of both? Or do you reuse your milk and just get...
I reuse my milk because the cereal milk is already yummy.
Correct answer. Correct answer. Thank you. Thank you for this hard-hitting truth. This is real journalism. Ooh, juicy question. Who wants to be nosy? I do. And I'm going to be nosy on behalf for you. Okay, Professor Hampter. We want to know. We want to know some insider info. We want to know something we shouldn't know. Does V and U have any plans or projects that they're going to be debuting and premiering next year?
Okay, so probably can't say much, but we do have several things planned next year for the first couple of months. Please look forward to that. Like I said, can't really say much. I wish I could, but like, but also Cerenity has several projects coming up next year too that I'm also just gonna mention and not expand on.
I'll spoil them. I'm gonna be doing... Oh, hey, there's the next question. Sorry. Wow, whoa.
Whoa.
It's covering my whole screen. Oh, gosh. It's like I can't even say the thing I was gonna say before. Oh, no.
Whoa. Oh, no.
Well, this next question, it's your name is Professor Hampter, which means you're a teacher, but have you ever taught anything to anyone, like in Gen 5?
I have. Remember that one time you asked about cake verse?
I do remember. But could you refresh my memory actually? What is the cake verse for the sweetie buns who may not know? And ship me maybe. Also, would you am I a cake or am I a fork? Actually no. Wait, fuck the bit.
Yeah,
I know.
I answered this question before.
I know, but I need you to answer. They don't fucking believe me. They just know that I meant something else. No. I need to hear from the fucking goat's mouth, from the hamster's mouth. I need you to say it for them.
Okay, what is this? I said that Serenity is a fork because I think Serenity, Serenity made sweetie buns, and sweetie buns are supposed to be cakes. So if sweetie buns are inherently a cake, wouldn't that mean that Serenity's a fork? It's because she can't taste anything, so she made something that she could taste, and that's the sweetie buns.
Thank you. They're all out here saying I'm cake. I'm dominant. Damn it.
Okay, but there. I have read somewhere the fork is a bottom.
I'm dominant, damn it. Look at me. Does this not look like a woman who's dominant to you?
It is. You are.
I'm power posing on you. I'm power posing on all you. You don't look at me being dominant. Anyway, I think you did do a good job at teaching me about the cake verse before. But perhaps maybe we could have you give a live teaching demonstration to our audience.
About what?
Well, you're the teacher. Maybe, I don't know.
I can teach them about palm verse.
Yeah, about the palm verse. I mean, child, you guys know about that, do you? Well, you're about to.
I love palm verse. It's so cute.
It is is really cute. It is really wholesome and cute. So, give us about like 5 minutes to set that up really fast, and then you guys get ready for a lesson of a lifetime, baby. Be right back. Bam! Okay, hold on, I got BRB. challenges. Now I'm scared. Hold on. I'm obsessed. No. Wait, look. Huh? Okay. I'm out of here. What was I saying? Oh, shit. Been waiting. Goodbye. Just drunk cigarettes, and now it's scary. I love you all so very much. Everybody shut the fuck up. Hello? Whoa. Oh my god, hi. Hey. Whoa. Hey, we're back. What the?
What?
Oh, well, hello. Hey, so I bet you're wondering, like, Serenity, Professor Hampter, what are you guys doing? I might actually move myself over just an inch or two. There we go. So you guys are probably wondering, like, Serenity, Professor Hampter, what are you two rapscallions up to this time? Well, as we are covering Professor Hampter, they do be our teacher, right? So I thought what a fun game would be if... Oh, I said that wrong. Hold on. I'm going to restart that. Hold on. We're gonna rip that back. Hold on. Wow, oh my gosh. Hey, everybody. Wow. Welcome back to the BRB. Wow, wowie-zowie. Welcome back to Talking Down the Rabbit Hole, hosted by me, Cerenity Kazuka. Beyond, that's my new catchphrase. Beyond? Sure. Anyway, Professor Hampter! Yay!
Yay!
They're gonna be teaching us about the Palmverse. But I thought, what a fun challenge it'd be if I drew along while they taught us. So while they teach...
Right. Should I get myself a time limit?
That would be more entertaining, but I feel like the Palmverse is a lot. So while they teach, I'm going to be drawing a visual representation, kind of like notes, and you guys are going to, understand everything, and then I'm going to repeat back to Professor Hampter everything that we learned via my drawing notes. I think we should do this within 5 minutes is really short, is the thing. So like 7 minutes?
7 minutes?
7 is my favorite number.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I heard you start to say it. I will lose my fucking mind. I will crash out. I will go insane in the studio.
I will crash out too if I have to say it.
We'll say it together.
If I have to say it, I'll crash out. Okay.
3, 2, 1, 7.
6.
Yay! Yay, I love brain rot. Alright. 7 minutes though? And you're teaching us about pawns.
Palmverse.
Palmverse.
Yay.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay. I'm starting my timer.
Okay.
Now!
Okay, so with Palmverse, the Palm is a Pomeranian, right? And verse is just verse. Verse can mean anything. It's usually just like a type of like fictional universe. And so in Palmverse, you have the person, usually a guy, who has, it's not really the ability to turn into a Pomeranian, but it's more like he has a disease that makes him turn into a Pomeranian. And what triggers the transformations usually is like with high intense emotions. It can differ from like between like different offers. So like sometimes it's getting scared, sometimes it's feeling too happy, sometimes it's getting too excited, but all in all, they turn into a Pomeranian. Some Palmverses, however, they don't just turn into a Pomeranian, they just turn into a dog.
Oh fuck. Okay, hold on, wait.
Okay, I'll hold on.
Okay.
Tell me when you're good. Tell me when you're good. I don't see your screen.
Palmverse.
So it's fine.
Palmverse. They turn into dogs because they're sick. Okay. Continue.
Okay, well, like, so, like, this sickness, this, like, thing that makes them turn into Pomeranians, right? There's people who don't turn into Pomeranians, and, like, and it's kind of like, they kind of, like, look at them weirdly, like, these people, what freaks? How could they turn into Pomeranians? What fucking freaks are they? And so, like, the people who are, like, you know, they they turn into Pomeranians. They're just like, I don't want this disease. I don't want to turn into a cute little dog that everyone wants to pet. They think I'm a freak. They think I'm a freak. I can't live my day-to-day life like this. I can't be happy. I can't get upset. I don't want to get into the sex part. I'm not gonna get. I don't want to get. I'm not gonna get into that. You know, and then but then like in a lot of Palmverses, there are people who like want to like them, and so you know, it's like there's rights and activism for these people. I don't know what else I'm gonna say about Palmverse outside of like usually it's really fluffy though, cause like a lot of the time like they're like really accepted by their families and like whatnot, and they kind of like learn ways to cope with turning into a Pomeranian, or they find the one person who accepts them for who they are as a Pomeranian, and like sometimes they accidentally get taken in by like older people who think that, oh, this is my Pomeranian who passed away recently. You're back, but you're actually a boy who could turn into a Pomeranian.
Boy?
Do you have any questions?
So they don't start as dogs?
No, they don't start as dogs. They usually typically...
They get sick and turn into the dog.
Or, like, it's like a hereditary disease where, like, it's just, like, they just turn into dogs no matter, yeah.
It's dormant! It's dormant and then activates at some... Okay.
Yeah. And usually activates at, like, you know, high intense emotions. I love Palmverse. It's so fluffy. It's so cute. I have not read a weird, dark Palmverse ever.
Okay, so... But there's some people who don't like the dogs. They see the palms.
Yeah.
Is it contagious because it's a sickness, or is it because it's genetics? It's not contagious.
It's genetics, and so like people are just like, how could you turn into like a creature like that? Isn't that like effed up? Like you're a monster. Like you turn into a dog. You're not human, and so I get bullied.
Okay.
They get bullied for being able to turn into a cute fluffy dog.
My other question, this is shifter content, but if the shifty turned into something very cute and small, do other shifters, do they exist with the Poms? Or is it just tend to be just the Pomeranians?
It tends to just be the Pomeranian. Because like there's a lot of cases where like the family they don't have the same genetics, where they don't turn into like a Pomeranian, but maybe their grandpa did or something like that. And so like it's kind of like unexpected. They don't know how to handle it. They're just like, we've never had this situation. Because like sometimes too, like they can't turn back into a boy.
Wait,
or human.
What happens if they're stuck as a dog?
They sometimes turn into they sometimes just like start adopting, you know, like dog instincts, like Pomeranian instincts.
Whoa!
Until like they've...
Hold the fucking phone. Wait, now we're getting into some fucking like Animorph shit. So they become the dog. Like, do they lose their humanity?
No, they temporarily lose their humanity. Like once they kind of figure out like, oh, like the reason why I can't turn back into a boy is because I'm too repressed and like I'm too depressed. Like the boy that I like doesn't like me, and so like I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in this form, but now I'm falling into the instincts of a dog. I'm not, and then the dog, like, you know, the boy feels like a lot of satisfaction like for being accepted, and then that's maybe when he turns back to being a boy, and then he kind of just like, oh no, I was like a cute dog. I was asking for belly rubs. I was like whining for a dog. I was like I was whining like a dog. I was chasing after balls, and then the humiliation hits, and then they're just like, I don't want to shift ever again. But usually it's involuntary.
Humiliation? So would this tie into like degradation, humiliation, or is that only with certain part? Like that wouldn't be part of the trope always.
No, it's not always part. It's like it depends, cause like the one I was reading, like it's technically technically Pomverse. There are other people who turn into different breeds of dogs, but it's technically Pomverse. And he only really turns into a Pomeranian if he watches scary movies. Like he feels like intense like fear and like whatnot. And then like when he feels like a lot of satisfaction from watching his favorite idol, then he turns back into a boy.
Interesting.
But then like he got really depressed and so like that feeling of being depressed. He got depressed because he thought he got rejected because his favorite idol, he's a comfort, he's like a comfort, he's a therapy dog, he's a therapy dog, right? You can rent him to be a therapy dog. And so his favorite idol rents him out to be a therapy dog because he looks exactly like his like kohai.
Like One Direction? Like One Direction adopts you levels of like unhinged?
Not really. Cause like he's just like, oh my god, that's my favorite idol, I can't do this. And then when his favorite idol pets him, he turns back into a boy. He's like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, no, I didn't get to finish talking about this BL.
So I have more questions than answers, but now this is the part of the game where I have to repeat everything to you now, but Professor Hampter, I'm not going to lie. Well, let me just try.
I'm now looking at your stream to see what I see. Boy eggs, I see Pomverse, and I see sick.
Yeah,
and I see dog.
Okay, so Pomverse. So the dogs, we have the dogs, but the dogs are shifters. But the boys, so it's only boys. Only the boys can do this. Sorry, girls, we can't be werewolves anymore. So anyway, we get mermaids, they get Pomeranians. So the boys, they get sick. They get sick, they cough a bunch, they get turned into dogs, but only with intense emotions. They only turn into the dogs with intense emotions, and then they turn into dogs. And there are a lot of different kinds of tropes that come in with this. A lot has humiliation, so like, also it may be Pomverse, but not all Poms. They're not always gonna be a Pomeranian, but most of the time they will be, apparently. So,
yes,
people see the Pomeranians, they see the shifters, and they're like, eh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Get that away from me. I'm disgusted. And like they kick them and spit on them and they hate them and they abuse them. But they're really fluffy. True love also seems to be a popular trope with this. Angst as well. Seeing as like, you know, people will find these Pomeranians and then be like, my missing dog that might be dead that I love so much. And then that's actually your new boyfriend. That's a lot to go over. I think psychological horror should also be here, even though it's fluffy and cute and a lot of cute fluffy things. You thought that was your dog, that's your boyfriend, now you gotta live with that on your conscience. I don't know, just saying. So then we get like the humiliation and the fucked upness, and then we get the weird sex shit. So like it was implied. But
so
that intense.
You want me to go into that?
Yes, please. I'm listening. Please go on more.
So the reason why I was just like, I don't know if I want to talk about it is because, like, you know, in Pomers they have that fear, like, if they feel intense, like, pleasure, what if they turn into a Pomeranian? Then what happens? Usually it doesn't happen, usually it doesn't happen, usually it doesn't happen, usually it doesn't happen, usually it doesn't happen.
But it could.
But it could, and I've never seen them explore that.
It's
like something that they hear about.
I
haven't seen it happen.
Two palms together. I want to see two palms together. How intense of emotions does it have to be? What defines an intense emotion? Like,
oh wait,
like if,
they're right. The tail does come out due to excitement sometimes.
Yes, but that's a given. Your tail's always gonna come out due to excitement. Just like how if you are a winged creature, like a Pegasus, you're gonna get a wing bonus. Like My Little Pony taught me. So, you know, of course the tail's gonna come out when they're excited. That just happens. But my question is, so if you have like one non-shifter, one shifter. Okay, actually I have many questions. One, will the diet, like, they die from grapes? Can they die from grapes or chocolate? Like, is that ever important? Because I feel like they should touch on that.
So they never really touch on that, but they do treat them like dogs. But they won't eat human foods that are like consumable by dogs. Do they have rights, Professor? Do they have rights? Like, are they treated as equals? So that's where the humiliation part comes in. Sometimes they don't have the same rights if they get caught. Like, that's why they try to hide it. Oh, so humiliation's like a big part of this. Yeah. And then like in like the one I was talking about that unfortunately the tyrant ended, like that one they're a lot more widely accepted. That's why like there's that program where like, oh, like, you know, like let's kind of like help you guys get jobs by like allowing you to have this position as a therapy dog. And then like there's an important part of like that BL2 where like one guy, he has like, you know, like he has that disease, like the hereditary disease where he turns into a Pomeranian, but he's an idol. He's a public figure that's like out in public about it. Wait, so the idol also was a Pomeranian? Oh, the Kohai. Okay. Oh. So, another question. Yeah? Well, I mean, I imagine they have their own doctors by that point. They have their own... Yeah, they do. Yeah, like their own shifting doctors. So that's... Mpreg. Does Mpreg... I guess that would fall more into AOB, which I'm sure Palmverse and AOB have, like, overlapping, They have overlapping themes, but I've never seen Mpreg with Palmverse. I know it nearly said Omegaverse. I meant Palmverse. I've never seen it with Palmverse. That's surprising, really. Really? That's so... Yeah. I'm so surprised. I would really think that, like, heat cycles would be... No, I'm genuinely surprised. I would think, like, heat cycles and running would be, like, really... This is wholesome. This is wholesome. Oh. Someone from your chat just went, I met you at Awa, but we're talking about Palmverse. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Professor Hampter. Don't worry about it. That's for later Cerenity to deal with. We could talk about RBL and the safety of talking down the rabbit hole of my talk show. It's my talk show, and I decide when we talk about BL, and that's right now. Which, again, thank you for taking the time and teaching us about the Palmverse. Is there anything more about you want to know about Palmverse? Is there anything that I know I went on a tangent when it's not necessarily a good way to teach? It is. But I got a little bit too excited. I feel like I asked my questions. I don't know why they're disgusted by people turning into dogs when you're sick or when they're sick. I think that's fucked up. I think that's like fucked up of them. It's kind of like, well, you're not a person, are you? Like, you're not human. You're a dog. You're beneath us. It's a societal thing. I guess that's a society I could never imagine myself living in. Because, like, I don't know, I don't see dogs beneath me, you know? They're my equals. But I'm also a rabbit, so that makes sense. Yeah. And you're a hamster. And this is talking down the rabbit hole. Yeah. Alright, Sweetie Buns, you get 5 seconds to ask one Palmverse question. Go! Ask your one question. The first question that I see that makes me interested, I'll ask. Go! Fast! Roll them in! Go! Where can I read Palmverse? Where? What? Okay, let me what's like a popular, safe for work, easy to approach Palmverse manga that you would suggest? Let me look this up because I did send it to someone recently. There's no official English translation, so I just bought the chapters and then I put it through Google Lens. Real. What type of dog would you be? I think I would be a Pomeranian.
I think Professor Hampter would also be a Pomeranian in Palmverse. If we're dogs.
Did I not? I sent it to someone recently. Hold on, I gotta scroll through messages. Imagine a tiny hamster scrolling on their phone.
You're not scrolling. You're in the hamster wheel and you're running, and that's how you scroll.
Hey, wow. Oh, here it is. It's called Wanto Naitara Kisu Shite Narete.
Did you write that down?
No, I'll read it. I'll try to see if they have an English title for it.
How the fuck do I draw blue?
The first, like, the way they tag it is like the coolest face idol, ex-Pomeranian transforming boy, the happiest in the verse world, Pomegaverse, in a world where people with canine transformation syndrome turn into dogs when excited or stressed, or revert to human when petted or relaxed. I can't open the link. Won't open.
The way you said Omegaverse made me wish it was like all reverbed and Omegaverse.
Megaverse. I said Pomegaverse.
Sorry. I meant Palmverse. I meant Palmverse. Omegaverse really wanted to come out. Man, even when we're not talking about her, the Omegaverse wants to be part of this.
If someone ever did a bingo sheet of this, I think Omegaverse would have been on there.
Yeah, 1000%. Omegaverse would have been on there. Yowie probably. Well, I don't actually know if Yowie would have been on here. I don't know, or like BL.
Oh. The English title is When He Barks, Kiss Him and Pet Him.
Yo, that should be the title of my fucking the comic
It's
you get when
originally
you
a light
date
novel.
Me. I'm not surprised. Good advice.
Yeah.
That is good life advice.
Oh my god, there's me scrolling through my phone trying to find the link that I sent my friend. I sent them a manga update link because I was just like, I don't know where to read this officially. I don't know how to like how else to like share where to read this officially. That's sending the manga update link.
Sometimes that's all you can do. But I think that's all there really was planned for this pilot episode. Thank you so much for teaching us. Thank you teaching us about the Palmverse, and thank you again, Professor Hampter. Thank you so truly so much for taking the time out of your day to come on here to teach us about stuff, to do these silly interviews. Like, thank you to everybody. Please give a round of applause, a very, very warm thank you to Professor Hampter, because they answered many questions, spent time out of their day. It's early. It's early and they're busy. So thank you so much.
I'm hungry.
That too.
It's
Oh my
past
god.
1 p.m.
It's your fucking lunch. Oh my god. I had too much fun hanging out with you. Oh, that's my bad. Oh, that's such my. We gotta fucking get the fuck out of my house. Get out of my talk show room.
Okay, I'll leave.
Thank you so much for hanging out, Professor Hampter. Thank you again so much for being a wonderful boss. Thank you. Please go get lunch. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Have fun talking to your sweetie buns. Bye bye.
Bye.
Tony Soprano tipped $13.37. Hello. Hamp to get yourself some gabagoo.
That's a 1% chance! Anyway, oh wow, hi guys. Hey, wow, oh wow, hey, hi. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, we're not leaving quite yet. Sit the fuck down. This TV show isn't quite over. This TV show isn't over yet, baby. You still have TV, baby, whoa! Thank you guys so much for joining me on this first episode, though. Well, this pilot episode of Talking Down the Rabbit Hole! Yay! Thank you guys so full-fledged series. Who knows? Maybe we're even working on the first episode already. Who's to say? I don't know. I'm just the host. But I wanted to thank you guys so very, very, very much. If there were to be more episodes of this talk show series with maybe differing guests of different VTubers and different wonderfully skilled gals, I'd maybe guess that new episodes would be arriving very, very early January. Maybe? This wasn't the first? No! This was the pilot episode! So pilot episodes are like, it's the test run! It's to see if you guys like it, you know? It's to see if you guys like the series enough that you'd want more. So if you guys liked it, we'll make more of it! Can we get Uchu in here too? I mean, I'm down for it. I mean, it really depends on if Uchu's down too. You know, we can't be pressuring everybody into this. I can't lock everybody into my talk show room. Which, by the way, did you guys want to see this? Did you guys want to see around? Did you want to see the studio? I want to show you guys the studio a little. There's a lot. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot. Here, get on top of my head. Whoa, now you can see me. This is what we were looking at the whole time. Hello? Oh my god, hi, Uchu. Hi. But look at it. It's so Christmassy. Look at this Christmas office. Look at how beautiful she is. Thank you again, V&U, for making me a beautiful office. And look at this gorgeous stage. Who knows? Maybe we'll even have a couple of live performances one day. Could you imagine? Aw, man. Maybe I perform. Psh, could you imagine? But I also wanted to take this time to read. Thank you. Thank everybody who donated, everybody who gifted. Gotta say thank you to everybody. So, thank you. Thank you, Lulu, for 19 months. Thank you. Thank you, Sexy. Say hello for the people in the back for Professor Hampter. Yeah! Sorry for reading all these dono messages late, too. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys had fun with the show. I feel bad anytime I can't be as attentive to chat, but I hope you guys have fun with it, you know? I don't know. I hope it was fun to get a little look to my boss. The big boss. The message was about Jesus, Yowie! As it should be. God bless. Tis the season for Jesus, Yowie. And then Dorny, thank you. Hampter, get yourself some gabagool. They're getting themselves some lunch now, which is good. And I am going to hop off to finish up some work myself. But I want to thank you guys again so very, very much for joining me. Thank you. And expect, I don't have to be secretive about it. You guys know what's coming out. The sweetest wish. I keep accidentally saying the Swedish wish. And, that's just DK-senpai. So anyway, Sweetest Wish comes out December 24th. Be excited. Be so excited. The premiere goes up soon. The premiere goes up as soon as I end and finish up a couple of edits. The video's finally done. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be very annoying about this until the project's out. I'm sorry. You guys are gonna be seeing me talk about this a lot. I've been very excited about this. You don't understand. This has been my whole life for a while. All of these projects are coming out at the same time. But thank you guys so much. So much for joining today. Thank you. Whoa! Fantastic Mr. Fox! Happy 10 months! Thank you! Great googly moogly! It's been 10 months! Thank you! Thank you for the fun stream. Can't wait to see the sweetest wish. Merry Christmas and Happy thank you for joining this talk show, episode 1. Well, a pilot episode 1 next year. Can you guess who the first guest is gonna be? I don't think you can guess. You'll find out later. But alright, I'll let you guys go. We gotta find someone to raid into. Who's awake right now? What time is it? What also? Words. Schedule for the rest of this week will be going up soon. Don't worry. Things are gonna be moved around because I have a couple of things I have to finish up. But yeah. Neil Mercy. Wow, a lot of guesses. I'll give one away. It will be outside of Neil. That's the only guess I'm giving away, though. Yeah. Thank you guys again for joining. I will see you all soon. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We're gonna go say hi to Daya. Alright, I love you guys so very, very, very much. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'll talk to you all later.